Good morning. Welcome to our heat transfer vinyl show. Yes, we've got brand new colours for you today, which is super exciting. We've got lots of them as well. And I'm going to teach you how to use your stencil designs with your heat transfer vinyl today, which is really exciting, isn't it? So first of all, let me tell you who we are and what we're doing. So we're Highlight Crafts. We're a little small craft company based in Derbyshire. We have two little TV studios in here, and every day, Monday to Friday, 8 o'clock in the morning till 2 p.m, we bring you live shopping shows where you can shop while you watch. In the evenings, Monday to Thursday, we also do a 6 p.m. show. And then on Saturday mornings, we also do 8, 9 and 10. So lots and lots of opportunities to watch us, get your demos organised, get your product at really good prices. And it's a wonderful to be able to share your company with us every day. We love it. We love interacting with you. So you can watch us on YouTube, so you can put us on your big TV. You can also watch us on Facebook, Instagram, and our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you're going to shop on either Facebook or Instagram, we're going to show you a product, and that product will have a code. And all you need to do to purchase that is type shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video, so you don't need to miss a second. Then we're going to send you a message, and in that message there is a link. When you're ready to check out your baskets, and remember, it's not yours until you've literally paid for it and checked it out. People can come in and snaffle it out of your basket. When you're ready to do that, you're going to click that link, and that's going to take you to highlightcrafts.com. Please log into your account. If you haven't got one with us yet, open one, because it's free to do so, and it automatically makes you a Club Highlight member, and there's no fee for the club either. But you instantly get extra discount, loyalty points for every £1 that you spend with us, and you also get free shipping on a basket spend over £35. The sooner you check out, the sooner we can pick and pack that order and get it shipped out to you. If you're going to shop with us on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com, you can literally add the products that you would like to purchase to your basket, and they will go into a little shopping bag that will appear at the top of your screen. When you're ready to check those out, click on that bag, and that will take you through that checkout process. Now, there's something else that you can do, and I noticed in the last hour, Stephanie, there was quite a few of you saying that you do this. If you go onto highlightcrafts.com website and you find the live shopping page, so the page where you would watch us if you're watching us on that website, there's a button on there that says schedule. Click on the schedule, and then there's another button that says view or shop today's deals, and you can see every deal on every show throughout the day, which means that you can build one basket. Instead of having to build a basket for each show, you can add all sorts of different things in from different shows into one basket, which makes getting that free shipping even easier, doesn't it? Which is great. Right, let's start. I've got Becky on cameras this morning. There she is. We've got Andrew in my ear. And I'm guessing Andrew's doing comments as well, are you, darling? He will be doing comments as well. Now, we do have a spin the wheel. What's the code, Andrew, please? Win. Just type win. And we'll do a spin the wheel at the end, which will be nice. Right, so let me introduce you to the new colours that we've got today. So we have got, these are beautiful. Now, these sheets are 50 centimetre square. So they're big sheets of heat transfer vinyl. This is completely different to your regular sticky vinyl. This is a different way of cutting this out as well. So I'm going to show you that when we get to demo. So 50 centimetres square. The reason I wanted to do this was I wanted you to be able to use some of it on a 12 by 24 inch mat if you're doing bigger pieces. So rather than having them cut into 12 by 12, we decided to leave them at this size. Also means that you can do smaller pieces, and you can make it work more economically for you and what you're going to cut out. So if you want this beautiful colour, this is called lilac for some reason. I don't know why they called it lilac, because it's nothing like lilac. It's more like a beautiful cornflower blue. It's a stunning colour. And you're also going to get the navy in there, which is lovely. It's like a really nice French navy. So both of those today, you've got a £2.99 saving on, and they're brand new. So both of those sheets today, shop blue, £19.99. Okay, perfect. Shop rose next is going to get you these three colours. So you've got this beautiful, they call this Menta. It's like a very soft teal. It's almost like a duck egg blue. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Then you're also going to get the antique rose. And then you're also going to get the wisteria. Aren't these beautiful colours? Pastels for the summer. I've actually cut one of the tattered lace designs out from the mystical download that we did a few weeks ago for this to put on a little girl's t-shirt. They're just stunning. The colours are beautiful. Then we go on to Shop Kiwi. So that one's Shop Rose. This one is Shop Kiwi. So you've got this lovely, really pretty green. I know we brought you green before and it was quite deep. This one is just perfect for spring. Absolutely beautiful. And you're also going to get your pineapple in there, which is a beautiful yellow. There's not much orange in this yellow at all. It's a clean, really clean, crisp colour. It's lovely. So again, $2.99 saving on that. Shop Kiwi, $19.99. Now this product will go a long way because you're going to fill your pages with all your designs and then cut them out. I was just saying to Becky, I spoke to Stephanie this week about converting some of our Screen Sensation designs to SVG files for heat transfer, because I think that would work brilliantly as well. So Shop Kiwi is going to get you those two colours. Shop Gloss, now this is different to the black and white that we've brought you before. This is a high gloss black and white. Again, 50 centimetres square. So you've got your black and your white, brilliant if you're doing more grown-up projects as well. And I'm going to show you how you can split the colours. So you can do multicolours on one project, which is really cool. So Shop Gloss is going to get you the black and the white. Now then, we're going on to the existing colours now, just for a little while. So Shop Red is going to get you this fabulous red. It's a proper blue red. It's deep, it's luscious, it's rich, it's opulent. It's a fabulous colour. And then you're also going to get almost like this royal blue, which is wonderful. It's not turquoisey, it's deeper than that in the colour, but it's absolutely fabulous. So red and blue. In our house, that's Man United red and Blackburn Rovers blue. Shop Red is going to get you both of those. Then your metallics. Now then, this is a cracking set. So you've got 3 of the large sheets in this, in your gold, which is beautiful. It's a very soft, rich, opulent gold. So you've got that one. Then you've also got your silver in there. And then you've also got your graphite. And I love that because it looks a bit like brushed steel. It's fabulous. So all 3 of those today, Shop Metallic, $29.99. So it's costing you £10 a sheet before your club discount. Remember, then you're going to get your loyalty points and get that basket to over £35, which is quite easy to do in this show. You're going to get free shipping as well. Now, the glitter ones that we've got in are the black. Look how opulent that is. Isn't that just amazing? I don't think they get more glitter on there if they tried. It's absolutely fantastic. Obviously, it's all sealed in, so it's not going to shed because it's not glitter. And it's brilliant to use. Absolutely cuts beautifully on the ScanNCut. So you've got your black with your silver glitter, and then you've got your silver with your silver glitter. And I love that they've done this. There is a little bit of holographic in there, so you can see slightly different colours of the silver in that metallic, but they're absolutely brilliant. Right, let me pick up my post-it note. I have a fight with post-it notes every single day. Shop Glitter is going to get you those two for $24.99. Now, next ones, these are new. So you've got your Shine. So these are your Shine Black, Shine Aubergine. That's a lovely colour, isn't it? That's beautiful colour. I love that. It's very much like the Dark Orchid paint from Cadence, and that actually is my favourite colour. That's obviously why I like that, but I'm sure you'll love it too. Then you've got your Shine Black, and then you've also got your Shine Purple. Pearl. I've written the wrong name, haven't I? Shop Purple. I'm like, that's not purple in a million years. Shop Pearl. Thank you, Becky, honestly. And then, so Shop Shine is going to be fabulous, $34.99. A lot of you have been buying these before the show, so well done if you've done that. I don't mind. Shop ahead. You shop the way that makes it easy for you, honestly. I would be, every morning, I'd be up. Mitch Walker said she was shopping in the middle of the night, which is fabulous. And then we've got your regular black and white in here. So I've brought you this one before. These two are going to cost you $19.99. But I want to show you this. Look how fabulous these look. Aren't these great? Look at the bee. I'm going to do the bee in this hour. Isn't that amazing? So splitting the colours, because they're stencils and because they're our stencil designs, you can take them into canvas and separate the parts out. It takes a little bit of work, but you know what, it's brilliant. And then you can do multicoloured layers on there just with block colours, vinyls, which are great. Right, so I'm just going to recap all of these because you've been shopping. So Shop Blue is going to get you the navy and the lilac for $19.99. Shop Rose is going to get you the wisteria, the antique rose and the menta for $29.99. You're then going to get the kiwi and the pineapple for $19.99. That's those two. I love that green, it's beautiful. Then you've got the gloss, which is your black and your white gloss. Then you've got your red, which is your red and your blue. Then you've got your metallics, which is your gold, your silver and your graphite. It's like a lovely warm grey, that graphite's beautiful. Shop Metallic, $29.99. Shop Glitter is going to get you the black and the silver. And remember, these sheets are 50 centimetres square, so you're getting big sheets here. Then you've got your Shop Shine, which gives you your aubergine, your black and your pearl for $34.99. These are more speciality vinyls, and also then you're getting the black and white. So Shop Black will get you the regular black and the regular white. And these are really high quality vinyls. There's lots of different versions of heat transfer vinyl out of here. These are the ones that would be used commercially. So they're bought from a business, from a company that sell to the industry for heat transfer vinyl. So you know you're getting a really, really good quality product. And I know because I use it all the time now, and it's just brilliant. Our Becky, who's on cameras, loves doing heat transfer vinyl. She did a fabulous one for Bea, her daughter, for her birthday. And it's just a great way of playing around with different mediums, isn't it? Right, I want to talk to you about these stencils now. So these are a digital download, okay? So it's Shop Stencil. It's $24.99. I've cut all of these on the ScanNCut out of Mylar because I wanted you to see how well it cuts stencil material. So you've got some that can be layered. So your bee, for example, this is where you would put your darker colour if you're not working on black. And then these pieces would be in your gold or your yellow. You've got the same with your butterfly. So you could have the butterfly thorax and the antenna in one colour, and then you could split out the different colours. It's really cool when you start to mix colours. And then you've also got that aperture. You've got your roses in here and your florals with your heron. These are quite oriental in style. Then we go on to the Dragonfly, which is the one I just showed you on one of those bags. This lovely, almost Baroque feel to it. This will be stunning in metallics. And you can resize all these, of course, so you can make them bigger. Then you've got this gorgeous floral. This was David's favourite when we launched this. You've got these wonderful roses. Now you can split these out, so you could literally just have that if you wanted to. Because we don't compound our stencils, which means the machine sees it as one piece, we leave all the detail pieces. You can get to that and play around. And you can't do that on all machines. Some of them split them and put them in rows. You've got this lovely magnolia flower, which would look amazing. You've got your springtime scene. You've got different florals in here. And then we go on to more of the steampunky look with these as well. So if I just bring this board forward, you start with the clock there. And then you've got some of these steampunky ones, which are great. Love that. I mean, that done in your metallics would look amazing as well. Or you could just take the butterfly and make a whole background of butterflies. Then you've got your honeycomb, but you've also got it distressed. So you can either use those two together or individually. These would be great with your paste through as well. Then you've got your bees. So again, you've got the clean one and then you've got the distressed one. And you've got the same with these wonderful flourishes. Now you could take a bit from that, a bit from the bee, a bit from the rose, a bit from the steampunk ones, and you can make your own designs with these as well. And then you've also got your patterns in here as well. So a really comprehensive mix. Now, although we call them stencil designs, they're cutting files, but you can also draw them, foil them, emboss them, paper pierce them. Everybody's got the fingers crossed in this building that that paper piercing kit is back in for Tuesday because it's just brilliant. And things like this will look amazing done with that. So that is Shop Stencils, $24.99 is going to get you all of those files as a digital download. That means they're instant and there's no shipping. So as soon as you've checked out your basket, you can download those and you can start creating your designs while you're waiting for your new colours to arrive, or with your existing colours. And I love that about a digital download. First of all, there's no production involved, as in sending it off to get it written on a USB. Literally a download. And I never thought I'd stand here and love digital crafting, but I do, because it saves you that postage, it saves you waiting, which is even better, and you can start to split all your designs down and get your colours ready for when your vinyl arrives. Right, let me talk to you about this other download that we've got on here. This is from Digital Craftorium. So this is one of our brands here at Highlight Crafts. It's all about SVG files. And we're bringing you this make it your own with all these fabulous fonts. So personalization with heat transfer vinyl is huge at the moment, and what you want is as many different fonts as you can possibly get, and then you can create your own sentiments, your own designs, your own positive affirmations, if that's something that you're into. But every single one of these is a lovely font. Of course, you can use the ones that are inside your machine's memory, but it's always nice to add others into your stash. Maybe you're just going to do like an illuminated letter. Maybe you're not even going to use these with vinyl. It's whatever you want to use them with, but we bring you SVG files, and we're getting quite well known for our SVG files now. Anybody digital, anyone that's working like this, is very often on our website shopping, because we do a lot of different ones. We've just had new stencils from Tattered Lace this morning. We'll get them converted to SVG files because it gives you more versatility. You can make them bigger, you can take bits out, you can add bits in. It's brilliant when you've got something like a ScanNCut. So you're getting all of these, and then what we've done is we've taken each font and we've made them into best wishes, happy anniversary, happy birthday, congratulations, and good luck. So these are ones that you would use with your regular vinyl, and it's just fabulous. So you're getting all of those and all of those, all 20 fonts, and all of those as those 5 most popular sentiments. So that little lot is, I haven't got a code, Andrew. Shop Digital, how much? $22.50. Wow, that's a deal. There it is. I knew I'd written it out. Yeah, you've got £27.49 saving on that. So that is a cracking deal. Right, let's go around here, because I need to talk to you about the deal that we've got on this ScanNCut at the moment. Now then, we've got a fabulous deal on our Tattered Lace SDX. So I've been badgering Brother for a while now to see if we can get a SDX ScanNCut under £300. I know, that's a big ask, right? So I asked the question and they instantly went, no, I can't do that. I was like, okay, fair enough, I've asked the question. Then they decided to come back, which was brilliant, because I was very excited when I saw that. And they went, yes, okay, we can do the Tattered Lace version at $299 instead of $399. I was like, okay, I'll take that, thank you very much. So what comes in the box, first of all? So in the box, you're going to get 2 standard mats. They're worth $24.75 each if you buy new mats. So you're getting a really good value of your mats in there. You're also going to get your stylus and your spatula, and you're also going to get your full auto blade. So this is one of the machines where you don't need to set the blade to your pressures and your blade depths, because it does it for you automatically. Now this blade is absolutely phenomenal, and this is the blade that I use for the heat transfer vinyl. Because it's a thicker material, and it's a much thicker material than a regular vinyl, I use this, and I'll talk to you about the settings as we go through. But what's wonderful about this blade is it's not a drop-down menu like some other machines where you have to choose between lightweight paper, heavyweight card. I don't know what that means. This machine will literally, this blade will come across, it'll look at the depth of the material, it'll again come onto the mat and have another look, and then it will automatically adjust itself. Now, we sold tens of thousands of the CM machine, and a lot of people kept them in the box because they were scared of cutting through that mat, because it was a learning curve for the patterns that, you know, the pressures and the blade depth settings. This takes all that away, takes that fear away of cutting through your mat. So as long as you've got it on auto blade, and as long as it's pressed down firmly at the top of your mat, it will read the depth of that material and cut it out for you. So that's a game changer for ScanNCut users. Now then, inside the machine's memory, you've got loads of content. So you've got 100 quilt blocks, You've got 7 full fonts, uppercase, lowercase, numbers and punctuation. And you've also got 682 images, icons, shapes and phrases that are all pre-installed into the machine's memory. You can't delete them off. They're in there and they're going to stay in there, okay? You can resize those shapes a minimum of 200 different sizes in millimetre increments, which means that you can then really start to design the project that you want to make. You've got storage inside here as well. So you've got these 2 pieces here where you've got your storage for all your tools and your bits and bobs in there. This also helps keep your mat flat as it's going in and out. Now on top of that content, via the Brother app, which is Art Spira, you can access 90 tattered lace designs. And we're going to put a video on our social media, if Hannah hasn't done it already, to show you exactly how to do that. We'll also pop it on YouTube for you as well. So you can access, oh, it's already on YouTube, Andrew says. There you go. You can go and check it out. So you can then download from the app. Now, if you're sitting there going, yeah, but that's a subscription-based app, Mel. Well, it is. You're right. However, you've got options with it. So first of all, you don't need the subscription to be able to access those tattered lace designs, because that wouldn't be the right thing to do at all. So you can access those without subscribing. There are free designs in there, and there's free designs for your embroidery machines, for your cutting machines like ScanNCut. There's also things for your sublimation printing if that's something that you're into. It's going to be fabulous for you, but there are free designs. Once you subscribe, it opens up more designs, but you don't have to subscribe to it. If you want to, you can do it on a yearly basis or a monthly basis, but you can also dip in and out. So if you go away for a few weeks in the summer and you think, right, well, I'm going to pay for it and I'm not going to use it, you can unsubscribe and then resubscribe when you come back. So it's a really good way of using that app, but you also get those extra files. So £299 for an SDX tattered lace with all that content, 2 mats and the tools that you need, full auto blade connectivity, Wi-Fi enabled, and it's £299. Now, we have different tiers within our club membership. So the first tier, you spend so much and then you go up to the next one and then you spend more and then you go up to the next one. And every time you go up, your percentage discount goes up as well. So on the first tier, you get 5%. So we're going to knock 5% off that price. That brings it under £285. Then we're going to give you £14.20 back onto your account in a couple of weeks' time in points that you can then spend on any product on our website, which is fabulous, right? Or you can put it towards a festival day or put it towards a class. It's entirely up to you how you spend that. Then we're also going to give you the club. Now then, a few weeks ago, we launched different clubs. So Stephanie launched a Paint and Perfection one, David launched a Cadence one, I launched a ScanNCut one, and Diane launched a Minecraft Studio one. And the ScanNCut one, we filmed the second class, so that'll go out today, won't it, Andrew? Should do. Should go out today, you'll be able to get your second class. Now, what we've done is charge $29.99 for 3 months. So every month, so last month, this month and next month, you're going to get a class that will have been pre-filmed and it will stay on your account, on your Highlight Crafts account. So you can watch it over and over and over and over again, which is brilliant when you're learning. Also, you're going to get SVG download every month, which is fabulous, that we're going to base a project around. And you're also going to get access and you're going to get invited to join a Facebook group, which is closed, which is fantastic. So that's what we're going to do. Also, you're getting that included with your machine. So it comes in, if you take all your discounts off, put your points in, all of that kind of thing comes under £240 for a ScanNCut SDX TL, which is phenomenal value for money. So if you're in the market for that, it's Shop Machine and it's $299. If you want the machine with the magazine content, so 24 months worth of tattered lace magazines as digital downloads, where you've got thousands of files, and every single project in every one of those issues you can make because you've got all the files you need to make every project. It's Shop SDX and that is £349 for this machine with the magazine bundle. Okay, right, shall we get on with our heat transfer vinyl now, because I know you want to see it cutting and you want to see it being used. So that's exactly what we're going to do now. So I've just got a mat, I've got a low-tech mat. Doesn't really matter, just make sure it's sticky, because your vinyl, you don't want your vinyl moving while you're cutting. So you don't have to use Canvas Workspace at all, and you can use all different files with heat transfer vinyl. But what I wanted to show you is how to split these so that you can cut the wings out of one colour and the body of another. And to do that, we go into something called Canvas Workspace, which is free. So you don't have to pay for this. It's from Brother, and you access this just by searching it. Now, there's two different versions. One is a downloadable version, which you use on a PC, and the other one is, it works in the cloud, so it's a web app version. And I prefer to use the web app version. I know a lot of you prefer to use the PC. I will go in there and do a class on that as well at some point, but for now I like using this version. So what we're going to do is select all the pieces that are in the body and the legs and the antenna and separate it from the wings. So if we start with a leg like that and we click that, then when you press shift on your keyboard, you can go in and pick up all the other pieces that work as the body of that bee. So that little piece there, and then we're going to go up this body, so that one, keep shift pressed while you're doing it, and it's going to pick up all these different pieces of that file. Okay, so you're going to go in and you're going to pick all these pieces up, and you're going to go in the legs, and you're going to go to the antenna, and you're going to go to the actual little face and the eyes, etc., and pick up all those pieces. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because if I do a drag box across it, it's going to pick up the wings as well, because the two pieces are very close to each other. So we're making sure we've got all these pieces selected, and then all we do is let go of shift, go to edit at the top, or right click, whichever you prefer, and group them. So now I can move that body independently, and I'm left with the two wings. Now I'm going to let myself lose that little space, or keep that little space in the middle, because that's your positioning guide now. If you wanted to put something on there, you could, but then you're going to have to mess about taking it off your vinyl before you do the wings. So I'm going to go back up to edit, and I'm going to group that. So I've now got my two separate pieces. Okay, so I sent that to, or saved it to, my USB. Now my machine at the moment, I've got 4 machines registered on my Canvas Workspace, and it won't let me register anymore, and it's not letting me remove them at the moment. So I'm in contact with Brother. They're trying to sort it out for me, but I'm going to show you how you would download it if you were using a CM machine. So all we need to do for this, and the best thing about downloading it to a USB first for me, is I can title this. So I can title this B and heat transfer vinyl, and I've already called it this one, so I'm going to put number 3 in. Now, because I'm downloading it to my PC and then sending it to a USB, it will keep that name, so it makes it easier to find them. So instead of ScanNCut transferring it straight to my machine, I'm going to download it to the PC. Okay, and you'll get a little box appear like this, and you'll see there that it's got the file name now. So if you struggle with remembering what's where, like I do, this is an extra way that you can do it. I know it takes a few seconds longer, but it might be worth it for you. So that one's selected. We're going to right click, and we're going to send to, and then we're going to select the USB. Okay, so we're going to click on that USB, and it's going to put that file onto that USB for me now. Now, something I need to do more often, which I don't do very often, which is really naughty, is right click on the USB, and it will give me an option to eject it. That's why some of my USBs have gone a bit funny, because I've literally just been doing that, and it's not right. I know I keep getting told, I'm just going in my ear. I know, Andrew, I'm learning, it's just, I'm a bit busy. Right, so it's now reading that on there. Now, I'm sure I got a stylus out. Maybe I didn't. I did see one. Yeah, I probably put it back in my pocket. Honestly, my whole life's in this pocket. Mad, isn't it? Right, so we're going to retrieve that information from the USB. And remember now, we're looking for that file that says BHTV number 3. So we can keep going down. They are. See, it's kept the name. I think that's brilliant, and it's worth those extra few seconds to do that for me. So I'm going to press OK. Go on, there we go. And first of all, I'm going to cut the bee's body. So I'm going to bring the wings down here. I'm going to move this higher up, and I'm going to take the cutting area and I'm going to make it smaller so it doesn't see the wings now, okay? So we're going to do that, and now it will only cut that bee. So settings. Now this machine might be slightly different because the blade will be newer, but I'm going to try it on the settings that I did this morning. So we're going to do please select and cut. We're going to press OK because it tells me there's a pattern outside the effective area. The pattern cannot be cut or drawn, but it also says OK to continue. So all you're going to do is press OK, and then we're going to press cut. And once we've pressed cut, that's going to open up this little spanner here. And we're going to put that back on auto. I've been doing all sorts with this recently. We're going to put half cut on, and we're also going to put the weeding box on. Now, half cut wasn't quite deep enough for this vinyl, I found, because it's a really good commercial quality vinyl. So what I did was kept half cut on, but I increased the blade depth to 3, or the pressure rather on half cut to 3. So it's going to cut a little bit deeper. It's going to put a little bit more pressure on that back pressure on that blade, and it's going to cut it a little bit deeper. Now that might be too deep, but until we try it, we don't know. So that's exactly what we're going to do now. Now then, gold, first of all, we want. So the other thing that I'm going to do is put this on so that the shiny bit side is facing down. Okay, because this is your transfer sheet that's already on here. Now, if you're doing words like this, you're going to have to flip them, because otherwise when you turn it back over, they're going to be back to front. Previously, what I've shown you is how to cut them out and then lay them down and do it this way. Because we're doing stencil designs, which doesn't have an outside edge, we need to create that. So we're going to do that by using a weeding box around the outside. And you can see the weeding box there. Now, I'm just going to adjust that so it's slightly bigger, just very slightly bigger. And you can do that. I'm going to take it to 2 millimeters around the outside edge. Right, so I don't need to scan it in because I know it's in the right place. I'm going to load this in and we're going to cut. Now it might go right through, I don't know. This is something that you're going to have to test. So do a little test cut. In fact, let's see if we can do a little test before we start. Let's do a little shape, a little triangle. Let's see if that works. And we're going to put that little triangle that's dropped down there now. Of course it has. So we're going to go back and we'll use our directional arrows to move it. So let's go back. Let's go to edit and get to these little arrows. Well, first of all, we're going to select the test cut, which is not there. Right, let me put my cutting area back to full, then I can see it. So where's my little test? There, let's bring that on. Nope, decided not to do the test. All right, let's have a look then. All right, do you know what? We'll just do it. We'll just do it. Let's just get on with it, honestly. Right, so let's press start. Now my weeding box has gone back. I need to do what?
Your cutting area.
I do, absolutely. So I'm going to put the weeding box back on first. Then we're going to change the cutting area. Now it says it's outside of the area. It's not, it's there. So if I go back and change my cut area, and we move that over there and press OK. Oh, now you've got to put the weeding box on again. I keep asking Brother to keep this weeding box on, and they haven't come back to me yet. I'm like, please do it, because it drives me crazy that I have to go in and put it on every time. It's much easier to take it off. Anyway, there we go. Right, let's set this cutting now. So we'll press start, and it's now going to cut. So half cut, but with your regular blade, and then try different pressures. I did 3 on the machine that I use in there. Now that blade's probably a little bit older than this one, but we'll see. I'll be able to tell whether it's working or not, because I'll be able to tell by seeing it. And the best way to do that is just to pause it, quick cutting, let the blade go back to the beginning, and then you can see whether that's deep enough. Now that is perfect. Okay, so that works for this machine as well. So try that and see what you get. All right, so we've got to go back in and put that box on. I tell you, the sooner they do this, the better for me. Put that on. And the reason that we put a weeding box around the outside edge is so that you don't need to peel back the whole sheet of vinyl. You can literally weed that bit out. So while it's doing that, we're going to iron one of these on. I wanted to show you that and how to do that bit, but we're going to iron one of these on because I've already got one done. So I've got a few tips for you with this. I'm going to take this bag. I've already got one on that side, so we'll do one on the other side. So dry iron. Now I've got just, this isn't, you don't have to use anything like this. This is just a solid surface. Because this ironing board has all the holes in it, it's not a good flat surface for iron and heat transfer vinyl on. So I've got a block under here. You could use just a block of wood, whatever you've got, anything like that. And I'm going to take this. So I've weeded this out, as you can see, like so. And this is sticky now. So this is the bee's body that is now cutting out on that piece. And of course you can scale this up. So on the SDX you can do it as a percentage. So if you made the body 120%, you would then go into the wings and make that 120%. If you're working on a CM machine, you're going to put the wings on top of the body. You're going to group it together, scale it up, and then ungroup it like that. So all you're going to do now is position this bee on this bag that we've got, this tote bag. We sell these on the website, so have a look for those. We also need a heat transfer sheet. So this is going to be perfect. If you've got your sublimation printer, the one that you got that you could buy with that will work as well. Right, let's go back to this vinyl before we start doing this, and I can show you what's happened. So what I like to do before I take it off is just peel back the corner and make sure that all those pieces have cut through. And you can see now, as we didn't peeling this back, you'll start to see that bee appear. Look at this. Isn't this fabulous? I love doing this bit. It's like picking glue off your hand. I go back to being a child when I'm doing this. Man, I'm never an adult very much anyway. Any little pieces like that, just press down. In fact, I'm going to unload this now so we can make this a little bit easier on ourselves. And this bit here, I'm just going to press that down because it's fine. I'm just pressing the bits down like that and then continuing to peel it back. Because remember, you've got the sticky transfer sheet under here as well. So I'm going to pull this back very gently like so. Teach me patience, this. I'm very patient when I'm teaching and when I'm doing stuff like that. But getting rid of stuff like this, I'm like, no, slow down, Melanie. Also with the iron, that makes me slow down too. There we go. Now, you could keep those bits if you wanted to. And when you've taken these bits off, put it back onto here so you can then cut in all those spaces, okay? So we're not going to waste that because it's not, you know, it's something that you paid for and we don't want to waste it. What I then do is cut round that, keep this bit, because even this bit you can get letters on and little stars and things. So don't go throwing these bits away because you can scan them in, remember, which makes it super easy to see. Right, now then I've got a dry iron. You can use a heat press if you want. What I found with the iron is that it has to be a dry iron, and I've got it just under cotton. So where it says cotton and linen, yesterday I had the iron far too hot and it melted. Thank you, Becky. Oh, it's not plugged in. Brilliant. It's just what we need, isn't it? Right, so let's plug the iron in. And we need it so that it's just under cotton. Right, we're going to do the wings now. All right, let's go through the HTV again while that iron's heating up. Yeah, we're on. Right, is that extension lead plugged in? Is that light on? Yeah, it is. Lights on. We're good. Right, let's go through this heat transfer vinyl again, and by the time we get back there, the iron will be hot. Right, so shop blue. These are 50 centimetre square heat transfer vinyl sheets. They've got the transfer sheet on the top, and it's a really, really good quality, sturdy heat transfer vinyl. There's lots of different qualities out there that you'll find and lots of different price points. This is the one that industry standard would use. So you're getting your lilac, more like a cornflower blue in my world, and I'm sure it is in yours. And you're also getting a lovely navy. I love navy as an alternative to black. It's not quite as harsh, is it, as black? So it's lovely, that collection. $19.99, you've got a $2.99 saving. Then you get your club discount. Then you get your loyalty points. And these are 50 centimetre squares. And I wanted them that so that you could cut it down and use it on a 12 by 24 inch mat as well. So rather than having them cut into 12 by 12, we've kept them on these big sheets for you. So shop blue is going to get you that lovely blue and the navy. Shop rose is going to get you the wisteria, which is a lovely soft lavender. You've also got your antique rose, and you've got your menta, which is like a very soft blue. If you imagine spearmint, it's that colour, okay? Kiwi will get you this lovely pineapple colour. I love that yellow. It's so crisp and fresh. And also the kiwi, which is the green. If you want high gloss, black and white, so super, super shiny, that one is Shop Gloss, $24.99. If you want the red, and that lovely royal blue. Shop red, $19.99. If you want the metallics, which are the gold, the silver, and the graphite, that is shop metallic, $29.99. If you want the glitter for $24.99, you've got a $2.99 saving on this. This is spectacular. I mean, it's just beautiful, isn't it? Imagine doing the B, so this one, this file, out of that, and then putting the gold glitter one or the gold metallic on top with that detail. That would look tremendous. And then of course, if you've got the fabric paints from Cadence that we launched with David a couple of weekends ago, you could put those in a spritz bottle with extender and splat over the top, which will look amazing. So if you want your black with silver glitter and your silver with silver glitter, again, you've got a $2.99 saving on these, $24.99. Then we've got Shine. So Shop Shine is going to get you the aubergine. Love that colour. It's like the dark orchid in the Cadence paints. You've also got the Shine Black, and you've also got the Shine Pearl. And this is more like a pearlescent colour. Rather than shiny, it's pearly. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And then we've also got the regular black and white for you. So again, lovely, clean, crisp black and white. That's shop black, and that's $19.99. Right, let's go back over to this iron. Should be hot enough by now, I think. So you don't want it too hot, because, and I made this mistake yesterday, so I'm going to tell you, then you don't make the same mistake. Don't have your iron too hot, because what happens is it overheats the glue bonds to the fabric, and it comes away from the vinyl. So make sure that your iron isn't too hot. If you've got a proper heat press, that would work as well. Just check the temperatures, because it is different to sublimation. It's a different temperature setting that you need. So I've got mine just under cotton, and all I'm going to do now is just literally run the iron across there. I'm holding it for about 4 or 5 seconds in each spot, like this, and we're just holding it down. Remember, you can always go in and add more heat, but if you overheat it in the first place, you're stuck. Okay, so I'm going to pop the iron back down there, and we're going to see where we're at. Now I can see there's still some little, there's almost like little bubbles underneath here, so that tells me it needs pressing for a little bit longer. If I just bring that forward to you, you can see there, can you see I've got almost like little dips, how it looks a little bit mottly? That's because it's not pressed. Dimple, that's a good word. That's a good word, Andrew, well done. Right, so we're going to press this down a little bit further, and then we're just going to keep going across that design, okay? You can use it without a sheet, but you've got to be careful, because that plastic wants to wrinkle, so I would absolutely recommend using one of these. Right, let's start in the corner and peel this back. Look how fabulous this is. Now, can you see there where it's lifting a little bit? Am I going to worry about that now, or am I going to do it after? I think I'm going to do it after. So I'm going to go back in after. Oh no, I've got bits there that need doing. Right, let's go back in again. And it's a learning curve, this. Your iron might be different. Don't use a steam iron. You need a dry iron. We haven't got any of these left in stock at the moment, unfortunately, but we will try and get them back in. I don't even know if we've got the little heat press that we had for sublimation left. I think you cleared us out pretty much on that. Right, so I'm going to lift this off now. It's better. And then we'll go in and we'll peel this back. And if you've got little areas like that it just doesn't want to go, there's always one little area. Just go in directly with the tip of your iron on that without your transfer sheet, and just go in and pick this up, because this is all separate pieces now, which is what you would expect with your stencil. There you go. Can you see now? It's done that perfectly. Right, a little bit on that antenna. So I'm going to pull this up because it wants to wrinkle. I'm going to stretch that out, and then I'm just going to go over that antenna. So any awkward little areas that you get, and you will get them, and that's why I'm showing you this, because I don't want you to think, oh, mine's not working. It is. You've just got to learn patience. I know we just want to whip it off, don't we, and then have a look, but unfortunately it doesn't work like that. Right, I'm going to come down now, so I'm changing the direction that I'm peeling this vinyl back, and then I'm going to keep it as flat as I possibly can. Now I've got bits there, so in the body there, honestly, when you're not on camera, it's perfect every time. So I'm going to burnish that down. I'm going to go over that whole body area there and the head, and I'm going to burnish this down with my iron. I do enjoy doing this, I have to say, although yesterday in the academy it was boiling because it was warm outside. And dry ironing wasn't a good thing yesterday, but today it's better. It's supposed to turn as well, isn't it, the weather this weekend, which is rubbish because it's bank holiday. Right, there you go. Right, so you've got the body now of that bee, which is fab. So I'm going to put my heat sheet back over the top. And again, I'm just going to give it a quick iron just to make sure that that's properly bonded down. We are trying to source sublimation heat transfer vinyl as well. Right, so I now need the wings. I brought the wings in. Oh yeah, right in front of me, honestly. I'm ready for a proper weekend off, I think. My brain, seriously. It's heat. I'm so distracted when it's hot. It's not good. Right, let's put this back on here. Apparently we've got a bit of a problem with the graphics. So we're going to repeat this show at 1 o'clock. So come back. Oh, and sorry, Sarah's not graphics. I thought you said graph is a problem with graphics. Sarah from Funky Fossil is stuck in traffic. So we're going to repeat it. I know, Becky.
It's like Chinese whispers.
Isn't it? So how can she do 12 if she's stuck in traffic, but not 1? Oh, so she's not coming in at all because she's stuck in traffic. Oh, she's stuck quite a long way away. Oh, gosh, everything changes in a heartbeat. I tell you, talk about having to be into, like, literally, click of a button, everything changes. Right, so I'm going to peel this back gently, like so. So we're going to go back, hold your material down. Yeah, that needs a bit more. So I'm going to go straight in over the plastic this time and just bond that down. I'm always cautious when you're doing a second colour to use that sheet because you don't want to touch the gold one because it will lift it. So just be a little bit careful when you're doing this, okay? And then we're going to peel this back. So let's start on this wing this time. Let's peel this back. There we go, that's better. And how fabulous is this? Now, all those stencils, SVGs that we've brought you over the last few months and years now can be used with your heat transfer vinyl. It's fabulous, isn't it? I love it. I think it's a really, really cool thing to do. And I wanted to show you doing it with the stencils because I think it looks fabulous mixing the colours. So then I'm just going to put my heat sheet over the top. I'm going to take my iron again and I'm just going to press that down firmly. So I'm protecting that vinyl now, properly protecting that vinyl. So this download is a great one. If you want this, we'll go and have a look at what's on that download or in that download as well. But how wonderful is that? So you've got the bee. And my thought was, I'm just going to write just be underneath. Just be you, just be. And then you've got the bigger version on the other side. Isn't that lovely? So you've got the glittery gold on that one, if you got that previously. And then you've got the metallic on there. And now that's bonded. Isn't it cool? I love heat transfer vinyl. I think it's fabulous. Right, let me go and show you these boards again because I want you to see these stencils. So this is the bee that we've just done. And of course you can make them bigger, which is fabulous. So you could fill the whole bag with a bee if you wanted to. Shop Stencils is going to get you this for $24.99. Now I physically cut all of these out on the ScanNCut cut them all out because I wanted you to see how well it cuts this kind of material because this is what we were selling originally. But I wanted to bring this back in because being able to break down into individual colours and sections works really well when we bring you a wider variety of heat transfer vinyl colours, which is exactly what we've done today. So you can literally start with the leaf bits, then you could do the flower bits, and it's super easy to do. It takes a bit of time and a bit of patience, but it's worth it. Because then this file that will cut a stencil, it will draw, it will foil, it will emboss, it will paper pierce. This now opens up into heat transfer vinyl. And this is what we're trying to do here at Highlight Crafts, is bring you products that don't just work for that, they work for that, and that. So for example, yesterday the stencil spray, I used the stencil spray on the back of the card when I was doing my paper piercing because it held it flat, which meant I get a much cleaner pierce. So this is what we love to do. Right, so you're getting all of those designs and all of these designs and all of those designs. So we'll do the Dragonfly later on. Okay, so we've got all of these different designs. Shop Stencil, $24.99. It's instant and there's no postage. Now then, this one is really busy, and I'm not surprised because this is cracking. You've got a £27.49 saving on this. It's costing you £22.50 today, and this is all fonts. It's called Make It Your Own. And we've put 20 different fonts, so uppercase, lowercase in some of them, numbers in there as well. So you're going to get all of those fonts, again, all scalable, all drawable, all of that kind of thing. So you're getting all of those, and these, and those, and that, and that, all of this you're getting for Shop Digital £22.50. So it's less, in fact, quite a lot less after your discount than £1 a font. That's crazy. So once you take your discount off there, you're looking at about £1 a font. And then what we did was we took, actually there's no others on there, yeah there is, we took the 20 fonts and we did them as sentiments with matte layers for you. So best wishes, happy birthday, happy anniversary, congratulations and good luck. So you're getting all of those as a digital download, so again instant. So once you've paid for these and checked out your basket, you'll be able to download these today, and then you can start laying out all your positive affirmations, all your different phrases that you want to put on bags, on t-shirts, all sorts of different mediums that you can put these on. Now, sublimation, you need a high polyester count in there, in high level of polyester for it to bond. With this, you don't. So you can put them on cotton, you can put them on all sorts of different materials, which is great. So if you want that one, it's Shop Digital, and it's £22.50 today, and get that downloaded. Look how fabulous that looks. Isn't that great? Now, we do have the wheel ready to spin. I think what we'll do, Andrew, if it's all right with you, is we'll spin now, and I'll give the bag away with the bee. Yeah, that's what I got. Right, let's choose a winner then for me, so I don't need to spin the wheel, do I? Just choose a winner for me, and we'll give away this bag. I'll use it for demo in the next hour at 1 o'clock, and then we'll send that out to you. So Rebecca, well done. You've just won that bag for life, which is lovely. Please message us, darling, help@highlightcrafts.com. Right, I'm going to recap these brand new colours for you really, really quickly. So Shop Blue is going to get you the navy and the cornflower blue. It says lilac, but it is cornflower blue. Shop Rose is going to get you the wisteria, the antique rose, and the spearmint colour. Lovely. Kiwi is going to get you the yellow and the green. Gloss is going to get you the high gloss black and the high gloss white. Red is going to get you the royal blue and the red. These are existing colours. Metallics is going to get you the gold, the silver and the graphite. Glitter is going to get you the silver glitter on black and on silver. And then our last one that was a couple more that were brand new today, Shop Shine gets you the aubergine, the shine black, which is like a pearlescent, and the shine pearl. And then you also get the black and the white. So Shop Shine, Shop Black. Thank you to you all for joining me. Apparently I'm back at 1 o'clock with this. Everything changes in a heartbeat. And that will be, you know, great. Join us again and we'll show you more demos as well. I want to show you how to do the Dragonfly. But think about all those stencils that you've now got that you can take into Canvas, select the parts that you want, group them together, move them, and you can build your whole layout around different colours. Go on, Andrew, quick question. Yes, you can put layer up HTV. They recommend that if you're going to do that, put the speciality ones, like the glitters, on last. That's what they recommend you do. But play around with it. Honestly, it's brilliant. You've got massive sheets here, so you can afford to lose a little corner and do some tests on it as well. But yes, so I will see you back at 11. I'm going back next door now to do painting with Stephanie's, and I will see you back here for this at 1 o'clock. Have a lovely morning and stay tuned because we won't be long. See you then. Bye.